I need a cozy blanket.
I'm so happy. Yeah.
No! I really can't get down with this book.
Yeah.
No, it actually looks so nice.
It's a lovely November morning. Yesterday, I started the audiobook for Grayson Henry's Ultimate Christmas Movie Marathon. I literally have like 10% left, but I thought I'd vlog my last bits of that so then I can also give the review in this video because I freaking love the book. Absolutely loving it. So I thought, why not make a video about Christmas reads? Last year, I did 10 books in December, which was sort of a similar thing. I read lots of Christmas novellas. This year, I really want to focus on solely Christmas books. All the reviews for the books will be at the end of this video, so make sure to stay tuned for that as well. I'm gonna listen to the audiobook of Grayson Henry's Movie Marathon and then pick out another Christmas book to start. Let's kick it.
Where is the Christmas tree?
I thought this would be more aesthetic.
It's just you in a shack.
No!
Alright guys, you see these spiders?
Oh, it was a leaf. I thought it was a spider.
No, it actually looks so nice.
Wait, but we need lights in the hole.
There's like a bit of a hole in
Ah, you scared me.
Like, what the It's just so cheap.
If you know me personally and you know I'm getting you a gift, don't watch this part. I just got about 50, maybe more like 40% of my Christmas gifts for this year and I'm gonna wrap them. Okay, I just finished the audiobook for Grayson Henry's Holiday Movie Marathon and I absolutely freaking loved it and I'm such in like the holiday mood. Obviously the tree is up behind me, I don't know if you can see, but then also today I'm gonna choose a new Christmas book to read and I think it's gonna be All I Want for Christmas by Jenny Bayless, I think. I have it loaded on my Kindle and okay, here's the thing. Yesterday I tried to start up another Christmas audiobook and which one was it? Oh my god, I got like such secondhand embarrassment that I literally cannot finish the book. It was called Christmas Ever After and like the first chapter on audio form was 45 minutes long and it was literally just her publicly embarrassing herself. I really can't get down with this book. So I put that one down and now I'm gonna pick up All I Want for Christmas. I need a cozy blanket. Hello, I have the audiobook for I'll Be Home for Christmas queued up and we're gonna bake some Christmas cookies, of course. Okay, let me get into this book for a second. I have been enjoying it, don't get me wrong. The author's trying to do like 2 different love interests, but it's so obvious which one she's choosing that I'm like, I really do not care about this other guy at all. And he kind of seems like a dick, so why are you telling me about him? Anyways, that's my only pet peeve so far. Let's get to baking. just finished I'll Be Home for Christmas. This book dragged on so much. I feel like the couple got together at like the 70% mark, and the last 30 it was just like drama and more drama, so I don't even know how to feel. That definitely wasn't my favorite book, but I'll tell you more about it at the end of this video in the review section. Tonight I'm going to my boyfriend's mom's and we're gonna do a little Christmas get together, and I don't know if I'll have time to read, but I do plan to pick up the next book soon, so I'll see you in the next clip.
Studies these rules. Study? You were studying!
Good morning, everyone's sleeping. Last night I started Snowed Under by Juliana Smith, and I just freaking knew I would love this book. So last year I read Baggage Claim by Juliana Smith, and I didn't realize that this was like not a super famous book. On Goodreads it only has like 11,000 reviews, and I was like, oh, an underrated wreck. Also, that book was so freaking good. And then also hopping into Snowed Under, I'm like, yeah, this is so freaking good. Good morning, guys. Look outside. We finally had our first snowfall. It literally always feels so magical. I'm so happy. Also, don't mind like my dirty yard. Welcome to the review portion of this video. We have 3 lovely books to review, and I'm actually so excited to get into them because 2 of them I absolutely loved, and one of them, I don't know. You can probably tell which one it is. So first up, a little sneaky book at the beginning of this video, Grace and Henry's Holiday Movie Marathon. This book literally inspired this entire video, so that's gotta say something. Grace and Henry's Holiday Movie Marathon was so good. I cannot recommend this book enough to you. I feel like the Christmas vibes were maybe at like an 8 out of 10. They could have been amped up a little more, but the family vibes, the depth of the situations and the characters were kind of crazy considering this is a Christmas book, but they were just fantastic and well written, and I really enjoyed them. A little content warning, if you need it going into this book, they talk a lot about death and grieving, and if that's something you don't want to read, skip out on this book. The characters were my favorite part of this book. Grace is a bar owner. She's very slay and she's got a couple kids. Henry, our MMC, is sentimental, loving guy. Both Grace and Henry recently lost their partners, so this was sort of like a second chance at love for the 2 of them coming together. Really heartwarming to see Henry with the kids and their relationship building together. And then I also absolutely loved their dog Harry Styles. Absolutely laughed my butt off when I realized that the dog's name was Harry Styles. So great, so amazing. They get together because their moms set them up by sneakily unplugging the Wi-Fi router, and mom's like, hey, I'm gonna call over this Henry guy, he's techie, he'll help us. And lo and behold, it was a setup. This book was so good. The holiday movie references were just top tier. I absolutely love them. Top of that, Henry like saving the mice, so freaking cute. This book was just adorable vibes all over and perfect for the holidays, but definitely watch out for that content warning. Overall, I'm gonna rate Grace and Henry's Holiday Movie Marathon a solid 4 stars. So then I hopped into I'll Be Home for Christmas by Jenny Bayless. To start off this book, I feel like it was way too long. By the end of the book, I was like, okay, when are we gonna wrap this up? Sometimes I can appreciate like wanting to juice the rest of the book, but if I didn't love the book to begin with, I'm like, why am I here? Fred, our main character, returns to her hometown of Pine Bluff for the holidays. Crazy concept. I know, crazy concept. She recently got out of a relationship with a toxic ex. She is now living with her mom and her crazy aunt. She's feeling a little out of sorts until she reunites with her best friend Ryan from high school. It's really sweet sweet. Fred and Ryan are super cute together. It's like no time has passed. And then we are also introduced to a second love interest named Warren. Let's hop into Warren real quick. He was the, I would say, secondary main male character in this book, second to our main male character, Ryan. The author was setting up a sort of love triangle with both Warren and Ryan being into Fred. Red flag for me. I freaking hate love triangles, but it's okay. We're gonna read on. Warren is kind of like this bougie from the city man. He's just recently divorced, which they don't go into at all, by the way. And he is like looking for love. Okay, so Fred's like, ooh, so handsome. I love this guy. Let's go on some dates. So she goes on some dates with Warren. He's really passionate about his work. And that's about all there was to the character. He was also very arrogant and cocky in front of others, and immediately I was like, okay, this is not the man we're rooting for. And then she proceeded to keep going on dates with him, and I'm like, why do I have to read this? And then also the concept of her going on a date with him to break up with him was like, babe, just end it right there. So anyways, she goes on a date with him and she's like, actually, I like Ryan. And he's like, oh, screw you, lady. And I'm like, literally, she freaking led you on, okay? And then immediately the third act conflict hits. She has like a panic attack and runs to Ryan, and they like bond, and then they are like, yes, let's be a couple, okay? And then Warren goes back, sabotages her, and now the whole town hates her. Third act conflict was absolutely vile. Tell me, how is it so easy for every single person to turn on you after when you came back and you're like totally disheartened, and they're all like, oh my god, welcome home, and then they're like, actually, we freaking hate you. That doesn't make me root for her. Yeah, stay in this tiny town. Clearly not her fault for the third act conflict, and they're all taking it out on her. Like, that is not cute. But on to what I absolutely love, Bella's love arc. So Bella is Fred's mom, and she reunites with her love interest from when she was in high school, I think. Bella was really silly, really funny, really easygoing, and I really liked her character with Liam. I thought that was a really good fit. But then freaking Fred ruined everything in the third act conflict. Fred, you're just like pissing me off. You know... You freaking know the book is bad when you don't even read the epilogue, and you're just like, I don't care what happens 5 years later. Like, I really do not care. Anyway, so I didn't read the epilogue, and I was just like, oh, finally, I'm done. So my overall thoughts on I'll Be Home for Christmas was like, it's good. It was just way too long, and I feel like Fred wasn't a very likable character. I rated it a 2.5 stars. Not horrible, kind of like middle of the road. Okay, and finally we're gonna get into Snowed Under by Juliana Smith. Last year I read another one of Juliana Smith's books and rated it 5 stars. It was so freaking good. My favorite holiday read to date. And Snowed Under was like a close second, guys. I absolutely love this book. We have our main character, Madeline Sage, and she is an aunt to 2 cute little children whose parents recently passed away. So her brother passed, and then she started taking care of her brother's kids. Life is kind of beating her down. She's feeling exhausted. She's feeling burnt out, okay? And then here comes Mr. Cooper. Cooper was really funny, really witty, really freaking stupid, just like classic man. He gets the opportunity to work with a family magazine to promote the lodge where he works. He's a ski instructor. Cooper finally wins over Madeline, being like, let's do this magazine thing. He takes her out on dates so they can get to know each other before the magazine shoot, and he's getting to know their kids and their backstory. And I literally don't want to say anything more because I want to just say, go read this book. Okay, this book was so freaking good. Content warning again. It wasn't super duper lighthearted, but this book was so cheeky and funny, and the kids were hilarious, and there was a lot of good banter and a lot of silly moments where the FMC and our MMC were just like pushed together. I ended up rating it a 4.5 stars. A 4.5 stars, okay? This book was so good. I cannot recommend it to you enough. If you love Christmas books, you have to read Juliana Smith's books. If you're gonna pick up any Christmas book, let it be Baggage Claim or Snowed Under. They were so good. Anyways, with that, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye! Yeah!